friends. Welcome back to part two of our reading skills lesson today. So, as I said, I'm going to introduce you to three more tricky words before we have a special read aloud of chimps. Of chimps. So, our first tricky word is yesterday. Yesterday. So, how do you spell yes? Y-E-S. Yest. Yest. And then one of our new sounds, yes, ter, ter, and day, d-a, just like the word. Yesterday, yesterday. So put your hand on your chin and let's say yes, ter, day. How many syllables do you think is in this one? Our chin opens up, yes, ter, day. Yesterday. If you said three, you are correct. So here's our word yesterday. And then we have the word today. Today. So it has the word day in it also. And the word two. Two. That was not a very nice D. Today. Why don't you see how many syllables are here? Oh, I forgot to do the dots to celebrate or to break up our syllables. Yesterday. Today. Our chin drops on oo and a. So we have today, two syllables on this one. So we have yesterday, today. Can anybody think that third one? Excellent. Tomorrow. Two. And the next piece of the word is the funny one. To. Mar looks like more. Tomorrow. Yes, there's an O, but this time it's an OW like ow. So it looks like it should say tomorrow or tomorrow, but it doesn't. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow. So how many syllables do you think we have in this one? Let's look. To, our mouth opens on the O. Tomorrow, opens it up on that one too. Oh, definitely there. So we have two, mar, oh, two, mar, oh, and yes, there's three syllables. So we have yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So what I want you to do now is get your Green Fern Zoo book, and I would like you to find chapter 3 called Chimps and see if you can find it in your table of contents. Go do that now. Okay, friends, I have something a little special for you today. I am going to have the book read to you, but I will be following along with my cursor, and I want you to follow along too. You will see my screen change, but it will remain on this page. So you guys should be looking at the title of our chapter, Chimps, and then I want you to notice, like right here, food chimps like, that is what we call a subheading. So, what that means is that the whole chapter is about chimps, but anytime we come to a subheading, that means the next section is going to be about whatever that subheading is about. So, food chimps like, that's what this section is going to be about. And don't forget, we've got captions on these. So let's turn the page. Let's see if we have any more subheadings. Turn the page. Oh, more food that chimps like. Wow, so they like a lot of food. So that's another subheading. Okay, let's turn the page again. Max the Babe. How cute is that one? So, what do you think this section's going to be about? Excellent. Max the Babe. It is not a new chapter, it is a subheading. Let's turn the page again. Carl and Norm. Pals or not pals? Hmm. Looks like we're going to meet two chimpanzees. So, again, this is a subheading and not a title. Let's turn again. And this is the next chapter, mandrills. So we will get to that in our next lesson. But for now, I want you to turn back to the chapter called Chimps, and there it is. So the main topic of today's chapter is chimps. Chimps are animals that are apes, and the word chimps is short for the whole word chimpanzees. And chimps live in big groups, staying with their own family. So there's going to be some new words that we see. We have the word chimps. We have the word munch, like if you munch, munch, munch on something. Ant hill, which is where ants live. A babe is a baby. A fig is a type of fruit that grows on trees, and to look hard means to look carefully. So I want you to listen through very carefully. It's pretty short. It's a pretty short read when it's read aloud to you. So let's get started with chimps. Here we go.
Chimps. Next, let's see the chimps. We have 10 chimps here at the Green Fern Zoo. You can see them all out there if you look hard. Food chimps like. The one you see here is Bess. She has a snack in her mouth. Bess and the rest of the chimps like to munch on plants, nuts, and seeds. More food chimps like. Do you see that chimp with the stick? That's Bart. Bart likes to have ants for lunch. To get the ants, he takes a stick and sticks it in an anthill. Then he lifts it up and licks off the ants. Yum, yum. Max the Babe. The chimp with the rope in his hand is Max. He's just a babe. He was born in March. Bess is his mom. Max is a lot of fun. He likes to swing on the rope and splash in the pool. Carl and Norm, pals or not pals? The two chimps up on the rocks are Carl and Norm. Carl is the one on the left. Carl and Norm are pals, but they were not pals last week. Last week we gave them a branch from a fig tree for lunch. Norm took the branch and ran off with it. He ate all of the figs. Carl was mad at Norm all week. But that was last week. This week, the two of them are pals.
Nice job listening, friends. So, what I want you to do is, I want you to go back to the beginning, and I want you to try to read the story on your own in your book. If you need to rewind the video to listen to it be read aloud again, you are more than welcome to do that. And then, if you'll notice in your worksheet, if you want to practice reading things that swim, that would be a really good idea. And you have that copy in your workbook, or you can just read it in your book. But either way, I want you to have a great day. And I am really excited for the next lesson with you next time. Have a great afternoon until then.